Beautiful market. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. You son of a bitch. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is amazing. If you are just joining us, stocks only go up. Stocks only go up. I've actually been feeling like shit all week, but I'm doing all right. Hope you guys are doing well, feeling well. Market's at all highs, so I'm sure a lot of you are excited. I know some of the trades have been trash, but I did mention gold and silver yesterday, actually, going into the close. I had a feeling they were going to pop today, see some green. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Doing all right? How you doing? That's it. Not a worry in the world. It's beautiful. We love the green. Wow. Look at that S&P 7,200. I don't know, man. I think the word overextended is not even doing it justice anymore. But that's just me. That's just me. We got a lot of people starting to say that. Um, Peter Schiff, Dr. Burry. Yeah, that's why I was talking about Fubo the other day. Fubo having a nice little day today. Back up to 12 and a quarter. Again, that's why I mentioned it, right? Because with the reverse split, the stock was back to below $1. Now you can see it's back up to 12 and a quarter, right? 12 for one split. Now it's back at $1. Easy money. Yeah, sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time. Yeah, but tech has really been taken off. All the big tech names are flying. I know AMD, again, has been up, continues to be up. I don't know, man. Again, I had this trend line drawn out, and of course, it's not perfect. It's not definitive or guaranteed, but you can see going back to the highs of Friday, the 17th, and then I just went across, connected those tops, and you can see we just kind of broke up and got right through it. Now, I appreciate the fact they wanted to take it possibly to the 7,200 psych level, right? But I kind of expected a drop here, which is why I mentioned index puts and stuff in the Discord and on Twitter. Yeah, Intel really took off. Again, Intel was a great call by me, but I didn't think it was going to take this next pop higher. When it got to the 70s, I actually thought it was a little overextended because you could see again, I had a top trend line here, and you can see, look, we popped up to 70, and we hung out there for a while, and somehow they were able to pull out $1 billion more in revenue. I mean, now it's on everyone's radar. But of course, shout out to us who were talking about it here in the 30s, here on the drop. I kept mentioning it. I made videos saying there's value there, and now boom, stock's up 300-400%, back to $100. That's above where it was before the drama started. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. Look, you back up. The stock was high 50s, low 60s, hanging out. And then the shit started to hit the fan moving into the 2020s. And look at that. Look at that stock, bro. Look, I mean, look at this. That is above all-time resistance. Again, that all-time resistance was about 67, 68. Stock hit 95. Look at the volume coming into the stock just over the last year or two. From those lows. Look, from those lows, look at that volume. That's why I kept saying, man, there's value there. They weren't going to let it go. It was Ford. It was essentially Ford back in the day. But that's a pretty insane pop, I'll be honest. I mean, I expected to be right. I didn't expect to be that right. But obviously, shout out to those who bought Intel. Congratulations. Xerox, BB, Nokia, all companies that are changing their business model to new sectors. Yep, 100%. Appreciate that, Tyler. Appreciate the kudos and the credit on that one. They're all doing phenomenally well. Xerox, again, Xerox came out, beat earnings. Having a really nice day, really nice rebound here. They beat it all the way up to the low ones, right? And I think we first spoke about it at like 260 or something, and it just kept slipping. And now, boom, they got to bounce it back. Now it's back in play. Look at the volume. Look at that. We're up here. I mean, that's the most volume. Scroll back, we're just looking at 10 years, right? But again, I was talking about the tightening of it, and that backup tech, like I kept saying, that grandfather technology. And now you can see again, this was our resistance trend line, right? This is what I was expecting kind of coming up here. And obviously we broke, and now we're going to come up here, which is going to be about 2.5. And that's why I'm saying now if we turned it around and now we're back in play, it's going to pop up most likely above that. It's going to climb back up. You can see 7.5 on Xerox, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll check out AT&T. BB, absolutely phenomenal. And Nokia, of course. New highs again, 1280. Just absolutely beautiful. It's all about the M-Bob, baby. TNT hanging out. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. In my opinion, I don't really like it. I think it goes down before it goes up. You probably get this for 10% cheaper, in my opinion, at least. I mean, there could be some value there, but I don't know. Telecoms aren't really seeing it. Appetite, appetite. Just meet me at the... Hey, USO calls worked out, even though markets kept climbing. Beautiful. Beautiful. They dropped the dollar when I thought they were going to pop the dollar. They're sitting there popping their collar. I'm sitting here waiting for the pop the dollar. Oh. Check our old buddy Hydrograph. Just a beast. Oh my goodness. No, you gotta do is just meet me at the appetite. Yeah, spoke about this recently, saying you could see it dip down to this line, low twos. I don't know, it doesn't matter, honestly, in my opinion. It really doesn't matter. Bringing in some senior execs. You're welcome, brother. I don't know, because a LinkedIn post don't mean shit, obviously. The hell you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? Stocks only go up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. What do you think? 7,300? Screw it. Hey, man, I appreciate what you're saying. I don't know what to tell you, though. Call up the SEC. Ask them what's going on. Because the SEC won't let me be. Was a joke, bro. You ain't getting no answer. I honestly didn't even see the post, but like I said, it just could be the technicals, you know what I mean? Just could be the traders playing with the technicals, bringing it back down to that 201 line or whatever, and then it might bounce. Like I said, anytime people buy these stocks, they always want to know what's going on. And as I always say, 9 times out of 10, usually it ends up exploding and rallying, and then everyone says, "Oh, I wish I should have bought more." But meanwhile, the whole time you were like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well. All you gotta do is just meet me at the appetite. Fubo! Look at oil. When I tell you, USO call, I told you they were pulling something. USO calls, I'm telling you, in my opinion, only a matter of time before markets pull back. They're really beating the shit out of this dollar today, though, down almost 1%. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Niels, why don't you do us all a favor? Go grab a Coke and a smile, alright? Like talking to the Grim Reaper over here, this kid. I know, brother, I know. Don't worry about it. Like I said, the timeline, we're still on the timeline, right? We're hitting our catalysts. We hit the commercialization phase. And now you just gotta chill, right? Now it's a test of patience, which you've had, right? You've had. So now, hopefully, you just wait for contract, wait for orders to come in, and then there you go. Hey, listen. Again, stock originally found at $1. It went up to $4. It's back at $2. I own personally not enough fucking shares, and my personal cost basis right now is like $280. So, with all due respect, I'm sure a lot of you guys own more than that and probably have a better average cost. So, I should be the one upset, not you. 1,200 shares at 220, bro. All right. All right. That's a great position, especially for someone your age and your size. It's a larger position than I have. It's a better cost than I have. Right? And am I worried? How many times do I look at M-Bot and say, "Oh shit, what's happening? What's going on?" Yep. New all-time highs. Like I said, people are so emotional, man. I tried to tell you guys this freaking 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Not to be a schmuck, but I can't understand it for you, you know? No, I don't get why you're asking, bro. Man up. Lift up your skirt, grab your balls, and God willing, make some money. I don't have time for this. All you gotta do is just meet me at the... Oh, new all-time highs. Thank goodness I bought that SPY put. I was worried for a second. Oh man, we think 72.50 at this rate. Looking for that 72.50 by close. That's amazing. Dow up over 800 points. This is quite the day we're witnessing here. Freaking fundamentals don't matter, technicals don't matter. Look, here we go. 72.10. Here we go. Here we go. See if anyone's ripping me a new hole on Twitter. Oh. No? Okay. Nice. It's the one good thing about not being popular. DraftKings goes green. That's how much the market is flying. Wild, wild stuff. Nick posted us from what? Hydrograph on X. Quote, graphene is moving beyond promise into real-world use where performance and durability matter. Hydrograph is proud to support this progress in graphene-enhanced coatings. Looking forward to what's next from Spark Technologies. Oh, baby. You down with LAC? Yeah, you know me. See, now we go back, what was it, about 10 days ago? It was back here on the 20th. We had that pop up, right? I said up. We're back at resistance. It's going to 6. Or whatever I said, 6.15. And there you have it. Look at that S&P. Who's doing all this buying? That's what I want to know. Who's buying, you know, at the top? Whatever. The more I try to understand it, the less it makes sense. Hey, there she is. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Like I said, one day someone's gonna just crack them. These kids, they're running wild. This is AI. Chernobyl AI. What color is your Bugatti? What the hell? Yeah, I'll go for that right now. Oh, it's a kitty. Science. Condoms. There she is. There she is. There she is. Charlie Kirk Way. Okay, sweetheart. What the hell? Oh my goodness. New all-time highs. If you are just joining us, stocks only go up. I don't know, man. Doesn't look good to me. But that's just me. Welcome if you got 'em. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, son of a bitch. Check my account, see if I'm rich. Nope. Mm, mm, mm. Hey. Stock rebounded from 3 to 6. Wow. Here's the song of the piano man. Well, this is fun, eh, team? Fubo! Fubo! A lot of shit you can do. Shit. Honestly, yeah. I mean, you guys see the way I do it again. Nobody's perfect, but I just laugh like with all this shit. Like, you don't need any of this shit, in my opinion. Damn. Mm. No way. Red candle on the S&P? No. Stop. Stocks only go up. We know this. Who you bullshitting right now? You see that red candle, bro? Shit's wild. And they've been playing with the metals. SECO holding up though. I still say again, we spoke about the value in the metals, gold, silver. So again, they can play whatever games they want. I still stand by my analysis. In my opinion, GLD, SLV, buys, shares over the long term, longer term calls if you can. That's what I think anyway. Give me a sec. All right, my apologies. Follow me, everything is alright. I mean, I wanna cook you in at night. Stocks only go up. Two 13. Oh, baby. Agriculture prices up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You think any headline, any piece of news is going to stop this bullet train right now? I see your 7,200. I raise you to 7,300. This is this is quite a day, boys and girls. $72.14 1/4. I love that I said puts, and then it hasn't stopped climbing. Like it's not even bouncing around. It's just completely giving me the finger right now. I tell you, these companies better hit home runs. Otherwise, our next video is going to be called "We're All Fucked." Look at this. Where are we going? Where the hell are we going? $72.30, $72.40. Just gapped up right there. Uber. Oh my goodness. Still going. Still going. Look at it. Who is buying? Look at it. This is amazing. Outside my window. Just trying to find something. Hmm. I like John Deere puts right here, in my opinion. Dear puts. 5-7 fair. In my opinion. What time? Oh my goodness, we got 20 minutes. We got earnings, you said? What do we got? Oh, that's way too many companies reporting. Way too many companies. Alright. I'll do a couple of names real quick. Earnings. Emma, please understand the risks involved. Okay. Apple. Less than 25 minutes. We gotta do this quick. The Raging Cajun. I don't know how this company makes so much money. 4 trillion? Yeah, screw 'em. Apple put. Take a look at sand. I believe the last time we looked at SanDisk, it looked really nice. Whew. My, oh my. It's a big market cap. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think puts on these names. I really do think puts on these names. Reddit. Reddit. Stock is way too high in my opinion. All these names gotta come down. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, let's say puts on that too. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. How's Amgen looking? Yep. Thank you, keyboard. This estimate should be higher. Yeah, that calls on this one, in my opinion. Roblox. How is that possible? How the hell is that possible? Say puts on this one too. I say Rivian puts. Roku, I'd probably go calls. I actually always liked Roku, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's setting up. She is setting up consistent wins. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeah, I think Roku's a buy, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, RD? Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. I like Roku calls right there. The Roku. What else we got here? First Solar. calls, in my opinion. Go Daddy. Oh, that was quite a ride. Yep. Go Daddy calls. Yeah, it was pretty risky. Had a smaller account. They did just beat earnings though, and having a really nice day today. So a little less risk for you. It's up to you. It is up to you. What else we got? Striker. 13 minutes. 12 and a half, actually. Striker. Yeah, I like this one too. Willio. Wow, I haven't looked at that name in a while. Oof. They're setting it up. Setting it up. Big PE. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this one too. Leo Coles. Bro, we got so many names, bro. Clorox. Clorox maybe will be the last name I look at for today. And then we'll check some. Oh my goodness, they destroyed the shit out of this post stack. Technically, this is undervalued in my opinion. My man said done. I don't know what you were referring to, but well done. There's too many companies. Illumina, AIG. Look at this. I would buy AIG puts, in my opinion. Hamilton Insurance. Sam Adams. I would buy Sam puts, honestly. I don't know. That's just me. Without even looking at it. Not a big Sam Adams guy. Yeah, there's way too many companies here. Dolby. Throw Dolby out there. Dolby Colt. Tomorrow you got what? All the oil companies, Colgate Palmolive. I'd probably buy calls on that one. Church Dwight. Auto Nation. I'd probably actually buy puts on something like that now. CBOE reporting earnings. Oh, baby. Yep, that's enough. Enough is enough is enough. Now I copy. Paste. There you go. That's the way you do it. Show the posts. Hey, I'm getting likes. Hey. To the moon. Bing, bada bada boom. Thank goodness I jumped in SPY puts. Oh, big swing. I did just tweet puts. See the influence I have? No. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Thank you, Killian. We're out here moving markets, baby. And that's how you do it. You know what's funny? You guys are typing, and it says I have 0 viewers. Oh, sub 271. Oh, 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 giving back all the day's gains. Oh, oil holding 105. Brought it right to 72.20, eh? That's wild. That is wild. Was there any news, or did it just... No. Oh, they're chunking. They're chunking. Oh, look at that. Chunk it up, chunk it down. They don't know what they want to do. And there you have it. All right, so who we got first here? A lot of these names are like right away. I believe I said Rivian puts. Yep. Rivian says U.S. loan for Georgia plant set to be smaller but quicker. Oh, Amgen, higher Q1 profit, revenue, stock down 1%. Sees fiscal year 26 revenue 37.1 to 38.5 billion. Oh, fuck. 8.62 billion on estimates of 8.58 billion. Amgen sales rise 4% in the first quarter, submits a label update to FDA on autoimmune drug. Oh, Rivian. SanDisk bouncing around, up about 1.25%, 1.5%, 2%. SanDisk, new highs, 1125, 6. Oh, baby. Oh. Somebody put in that limit order at 11.25. Oh. 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 SanDisk now down 2.5%. 3%. 3.5%. Hey, I said SanDisk puts. Hey, we got one right. Hey. Hey, yo, hey. All right, who else just reports SanDisk dropping 6.5%? Let's see how Reddit's doing. Everyone's favorite stock. I believe I said puts on this one. It's up almost 2%. I did say puts. It is up 5%. It is now up less than 1%. Trying to hold 1%. It is now down 2%, and slipping down 2.5%. Reddit dropping after hours. Okay, it's bouncing around. 663 million in revenue versus estimates of, this is saying 610, this is saying 607, but either way, they beat estimates by roughly 50 million somehow. And Reddit bouncing around, fighting to go back green, playing with that $150 cycle level. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's check out Western Digital. Oh, and we're dropping. What did I say? I said puts on Western Digital. Currently down 6.33%. Delivered strong revenue margin growth, robust cloud demand. They see fourth quarter, 3.25. The boost, what'd that say? Shit. Boost quarterly dividend by 20%. WDC, which absolutely raised, is up at 1,000% just inside of the last year. Actually taking a breather here. Down roughly 6%. About Roblox? Roblox currently down 22.5%. I said puts on Roblox. That's the way you do it. Oh, you're not showing me the number. I'm not going to the site. Stock down 22%. Another dub for yours truly. Let's recheck Rivian. Drop, pop. Back to flat here. Smaller than expected loss. Still I don't know, still a chunk of a loss though. I don't know, man. I don't know. How about Roku? Oh, Roku up 11.5%. Raises annual platform revenue forecast. Shares climb. Roku currently up 11.5% to $130 roughly. That is new 52-week highs. And of course, shout out to me who made videos and mentioned it here. We have video proof. Always said I like Roku. Stock now at higher highs, $130 a share. Outstanding. Roku. About First Solar, how they looking? Let's see, second quarter revenue 1.3 billion for Roku. Looking at full year revenue 5.5 billion in revenue. Told you they were growing. I said it. First Solar, what did I say? I said call. Stock currently up 2% right now, 1.5%, 2.5%. 1.044 billion in revenue versus estimates of 1.037 billion in revenue. 322 a share. Estimates 303 a share. So nice little top and bottom line beat for First Solar FSLR. I said calls, stock currently up 2% after hours. What else did I mention? GoDaddy we looked at. GoDaddy. GoDaddy popping, stock up 3.7%, sitting at $90 even right now. I said calls on GoDaddy. Do we have a result? You're going to tell me to go to the website. I'm not going. I assume it's decent. Stock up almost 4%. GoDaddy. Oh, stock up 5%, $91. Then we looked at Stryker. Stryker, organic sales up 2.4%. Q1 sales $6 billion. Okay, we were light on revenue. They netted $745 billion. Q1 sales $6.02 billion. Estimates about $6.33 billion. Adjusted EPS $2.60. We were looking for almost $3 a share. So Stryker, they back their EPS guidance. Ooh, nice whistle. Stryker, wow. Biggest upset in a few minutes. I said coal stock currently down 2%. Then we looked at Twilio. Twilio currently up 13.5%. I said calls on Twilio, stock at $168 a share after hours. 13.5% move, 20-point move. Delivered 16% revenue growth in Q1. Raised full-year guidance. Strong AI-driven demand. EPS $1.50 versus estimates of $1.27. Beats revenue expectations. Lifts full-year revenue growth. Stock at new highs. $168 a share. Seeing a 13.5% pop for Twilio. Another dub. Another dub for us. Clorox should be out. Clorox. Oh, they're beating the shit out of it. Adjusted full year fiscal view, 545 to 565 a share versus estimates of 595 to 630. Profits really taking a hit. Clorox stock down about 3% right now after hours. In my opinion, the stock itself is undervalued. However, they just lowered and readjusted their fiscal year EPS estimates, so that obviously is a bit of negative news. So those calls will most likely not work out. Dolby was today. Dolby down 2%, $396 million in revenue versus estimates of $385 million. Nice beat on the revenue estimates for Dolby, DLB, one that I said I liked. Adjusted EPS $1.37. We were looking for $1.33. So they're dropping it about 1.9%. I did say calls. In my opinion, undervalued. Yeah, I'm just going to recheck these names. Oh, no, right. We have Apple. Pain in my ass. See how SanDisk is doing. SanDisk puts. Stock down 7.5%. Reddit goes up, Reddit goes down. I think the stock, I mean, it sounds like a good quarter. I think the stock is overvalued, though, in my opinion, but it's currently holding that 150, up about 2 1/3. Western Digital still down about 5.5%, 6%. Roblox bouncing around, still down about 15%. Those puts are going to pay off nicely. Yeah, Rivian doing a lot of bouncing. I feel like investors don't know if they should like buy more, get pumped, move on. Those are tomorrow. Let's go back to Amgen. Still down about 1.8%. Love that Roku, though. Shooting fish in a barrel. Roku for the win. First Solar up, back down, back up. What else did we have? We had GoDaddy. Staying up, holding that 91, up about 5.25%. Revenue 1.27 billion, estimates 1.26 billion. Robust growth in revenue, what'd that say? Robust growth in revenue, margins, free cash flow surpassing all targets. GoDaddy, 5.25% pop right now after hours. And recheck Stryker. Staying down about 2%. Recheck Twilio. Staying up 10%. Twilio, we made some decent calls. Oh, they're beating it up. Cuts earnings outlook despite higher Q3 profit. Well, you could always go down the rabbit hole that they're, looking to underpromise so that they can overperform. And of course, as you see, the stock is basically gap filling now. Looks like probably back to 91, which I was looking at before. But, I mean, look at this. I mean, we're at 12-year lows. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The stock looks attractive to me. That's just my opinion. Just recheck Dolby real quick. Still down a little bit. Technically beat earnings. And now we'll come back to Apple. Back to Apple. Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Too shabby. The whole world is waiting for Apple. Oh, I just can't wait to play Diablo. I am an almighty sorceress. I teleport around and laugh at those who cannot. Ha ha ha. Alright, come on. We're all waiting for you, Apple, you know? I mean, you know, God forbid you release it 2 minutes early, huh? But that's okay. That's okay. Remember, we saw a wild move right there before the close, so I don't know, maybe someone knew something, they started dumping. I'm curious to see what happens. Oh yeah, the excitement is percolating. I can feel it. Everybody's very excited. See how many iPhones we sold. It's all about the iPhone. Freaking oil got back above 105, like, and look at that. Okay, that. Climbing after hours. Oh shit, where were we? Apple. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I love how they give you every segment and shit, like it matters. Look at this, look, yeah, show me Japan revenue, yeah. By the way, I missed the initial number, obviously. I think it was 111 billion I saw somehow. I don't know who keeps buying their shit, man, honestly. That's just my opinion. But we said Apple puts the stock currently down 1%. Nope. 0.5%. Third of a percent. 0.5%. Huh. Oh. Uh, uh. Oop. Hey, nice, brother. Congratulations. Big money. Big prizes. Let's see how this candle closes. Oh, 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 oh. There will always be someone who will buy the dip. I believe they beat on revenue. They're still making, bro. They're making almost $7 billion a quarter just off the iPad still. That's crazy. 57 million in iPhones. 111.18 billion. They were looking for like 109 billion. Crazy. Crazy. Revenue up 17% year over year. Yeah, we could look at a few things. Just, you know, be patient. Be patient. $28 billion in Europe. 20.5 billion in China. Uh, I don't know how they do it. We all know those Denmonians have big money. Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. It's all about those Danish passport, bros. Well, I did say puts. I don't know if they're really gonna beat this up too much. It is what it is. And what's today? Thursday? Alright. Hope everyone had a good Thursday. See you tomorrow for Friday. It's the end of April. I hope everyone had a good April. Freaking markets just kept climbing, so I assume everyone's looking alright. Everyone's doing good. Uh, Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but we just gotta take what the market gives us, right? But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your support. Hope you have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.